Okay, Shalom Akim. Shalom Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And this lesson is based off of the elder brother Yashawamba's video. The accuser is building his case, and I'm pretty sure brothers have seen it by now, or at least heard about it. Is what happened yesterday in Jersey City, which is right here in New Jersey. Okay, and of course, anything bad that happens, or anything so-called bad that happens to these Amalekites, these so-called Jews, it was a black Hebrew Israelite that did it. Going to show you that was set up, because never do we call ourselves black Hebrew Israelites. That's what they call us. All right, never do, we even condemn those who go to the gun range, man. But we know this world, they don't give a damn, man. All right, when something bad happens, they want justice. Whoever's wearing a garment is going to be taken down, man. All right, and that goes for these so-called Muslims out here too, man. All right, they're gonna fall along with all of us, man. No matter if you was at the gun range or not. Okay, but the difference is, which Lord willing we hop on that later, is that Yahawashi is going to look us out. The innocent, he's going to save. The wicked, he's going to punish. All right, and hey, Yahawashi is bringing this place down. All right, with all these terrorist attacks, Esau's going to make a move soon. Esau's going to make a move soon, and with all this things happen, the people are going to push him to do just that. All right, so Yahawashi is going to have to you're gonna have to come through for us, man. Those that sincerely been pushing his name. All right, so this is one of the articles which you can look on Google. There's many articles going into that situation, the Jersey City shooting that happened yesterday. Was December 11th, 2019. All right, so it says Black Hebrew Israelites, what we know about the fringe group. You see, and as I read, seen the title, when see, a lot of people, they don't pay attention. Like, they may pass us, we'll have the 12 tribe sign, we'll even have fringes on our garments, but a lot of people will still pass us and say Assalamu alaikum. Going to show you that the world looks at all of us the same. All right, no matter if you claim to be a Hebrew Israelite or if you claim to be a Muslim, man. Hey, don't get me started on those guys are done anyway. They have no hedge. All right, their hedge is their money. All right, but it says a suspect in a deadly attack on a kosher market in Jersey City was connected to the Black Hebrew Israelites, which has been labeled a hate group. Okay, leave it up to Esau to, point the finger. Meanwhile, he's, staging coups and, sending drone strikes on innocent civilians daily, man. All right. Shooting Jake down in the street daily, man. All right, but he has a nerve to label somebody as a hate group. The Black Israelites are often known for the inflammatory sidewalk ministers who employ provocation as a form of gospel, preaching a theology that says the chosen ones are Black, Native American, and Hispanic people. And it's something the devil would do. He'll put truth mixed in with lies, so you can't discern what's what. All right, but the scriptures say the prudent look well towards his going. All right, and the wicked pass on and are punished. All right, so you 2/3 that is going to believe in this, well, you're the wicked and you're going to pass on and you're going to be punished. All right, but the elect won't be deceived. All right, that's why it's important to get this truth. All right, now, before it's too late. All right, so you really know what time it is, so you know your power. All right, if you believe, get your ass out there, man. Now, one of the two, hey, and that's another thing, Esau Edom, all right, the Caucasian man, what he's about to do is he's about to cut the internet, man. All right, to take away the defendants, so to speak, because we are the defendants. We are the one being prosecuted. All right, for false crimes. We're the defendants, man. So that's why I said Yahawashi is going to have to step in for us. Now, one of the two suspects in Tuesday's attack on a kosher market in Jersey City that ended with 6 dead, including a police officer, appears to have been connected to the group, an official said. The suspects who were killed inside the Jersey City kosher supermarket were identified by the officials as David Anderson and Francine Graham. Mr. Anderson, the official said, had posted anti-Semitic and anti-police screeds on internet forums in the past. A manifesto-style document was found in the van that the assailants abandoned in the parking lot of the supermarket. Come on, man. Here it is. This is Esau all the way, man. A manifesto was left in the van. Whereas when I was reading another article, it just, I'm not even gonna get into all that. But it just doesn't even make sense, man. A manifesto-style document was found in a van that the assailants abandoned in the parking lot of the supermarket. But the official said it was rambling and gave no clear motivation for the attack. The belief system of Black Hebrew Israelites, which is not associated with mainstream Judaism, varies among the dozens of groups into which the century-old theology has splintered over the years. Broadly speaking, followers rejected the notion of race and instead believe that the 12 tribes of Israel defined in the Old Testament are different ethnic groups or nations, and that whites are not among them. And we never said that. 12 tribes are the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? So that's lies in itself. They mostly trade in anti-Semitism. They view Jews as imposters, said Hadi Barak, the director of the intelligence project at the Southern Poverty Law Center, which tracks extremist groups and has labeled Black Hebrew Israelites as a hate group. They called them sometimes devilish imposters or devils because they think of themselves as the true Israelites. Mrs. Barak added, the group is not known for committing mass acts of violence. It doesn't have a record of violence that white supremacists have in the United States. You see, but people don't think about that, It says the group is not known for committing mass acts of violence. It doesn't have a record of violence that white supremacists have in the United States. In January, a video, but that's all going to change very soon. All right? Because here it is. They're going to bring up all that, the Joy Morgan situation, all right, with IUIC. I believe a person in IUIC was caught with a tranny, and they put the tranny to death. All right? You got I forgot some crazy chick that was caught in the lion's den, and she so-called claimed to be a Hebrew Israelite. All right, they're gonna bring up the incident on the MAGA incident. These are the things that are pretty much fresh in people's minds. All right, it says a student later said they had been responding to a group of Hebrew Israelites, and further video footage showed the group had begun screaming invective. Slaki, I'm going to start at the top. It says a video in January. In January, a video of a confrontation involving students from Covington Catholic High School in northern Kentucky at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington went viral, appearing to show the students yelling at the Native American activists. The students later said they had been responding to a group of Hebrew Israelites, and further video footage showed the group had begun screaming invective at them and the activists. After which that's talking about those I believe it was the pull-up boys, which they are known, to be carnal, be out the gun ranges and stuff like that. So it says after the conflagration, some of the Hebrew Israelites involved described it as a win for elevating the fringe group to the national stage. So here it is. This is the end of the article, which through the spirit they probably said it at the end to basically make it seem like we got to do, to make it seem like we're doing things to receive publicity, doing stupid shit. But all in all, the point of this lesson is that the Fowler Eve, all right, is setting traps, man. All right, and us as being the defendants, no matter who you are, all right, whether you were just a scoffer on a comment board, to if you're an Old Testament only Israelite, all right, if you AOI, IUIC, ISUPK, Great Millstone, whatever you are, you're going to be all linked in one. All right, so it's going to come down now to where if you was preaching the truth or not, because Yahawashi is he's going to have to take over the will, man. Yahawashi is going to have to take over the will. All right. So with that article, I wanted to highlight something else that Trump just did. All right, which through the spirit, it's really not coincidental. All right, this was yesterday as well. As you see, December 11th, 2019. This actually, I believe, happened yesterday. It says Trump to sign executive order targeting college anti-Semitism Israelite boycotts. So again, they're basically making these Amalekites, these Israelis, they're painting them out to be the victims. All right, we should all feel sorry for these Amalekites. All right, and if anybody comes up against them, almost like the LGBTQ thing, if anybody, if you say, if you call, I'm just say sodomite, but if you call them the H word, all right, or if you make fun of a transgender, then you're gonna get fined or ridiculed. So that's what it's coming down to now, with coming against these Amalekites. All right, which that's what they really are. All right, and last article I want to get into is this article, all right, which is known as with rise. It says with rise of far right extremists, NYPD creates special unit. Okay, so hey man, it's the famine of the world is coming close, man. All right, you got the apostles, and really it is, I think, damn near all the groups out there in New York, scattered throughout. All right, so here it is. Esau's making his move, man. This article shows you that Esau Edom, all right, the Caucasian man, is making his move. It says threats from far right and neo-Nazi organizations, including groups like the Proud Boys, will be investigated. And as I read this article, I was actually just talking to somebody, and they were telling me as they would come home from work, all right, that it was cops everywhere, man. Apparently, I guess she was saying that the person I was talking to, they were saying that they're looking for more shooters or whatever, but apparently, like the articles we just read, there was only 2 shooters. So what the hell are they looking for? Going to show you that Esau Edom is on high alert. All right, and the next, as we always say, the next so-called terrorist attack, all right, which Esau Edom is going to put out there, is going to push. All right, it's going to change everything, man. Just as things are being changed now. All right, however it may unfold, man. You may have 2 dudes that shoot up a mosque, or a Jewish church or whatever, a Jewish school. All right, which puts the people in fear, which means now Esau Edom, which creates the problem reaction solution. Now he has to step up, man, and what he's doing right now. With rise of far right extremists, NYPD creates special unit. All right, and it's been, you know, it's been neo-Nazis, white supremacist groups, and they haven't done anything about that. But now, all right, you have the rise of the Israelites, basically telling them that they're going down, and now they have to create these special units, man. You know, for almost 2 decades, the intelligence division of the New York Police Department has built a security apparatus designed to track international terror groups like Al Qaeda and the Islamic State. And that's another thing that's been happening a lot lately, man. All right, is that you've been having a lot of these Muslims, all right, so-called. You've been having a lot of these Muslims staging so-called bombs in certain places, pocket nukes or whatever. Not pocket nukes, but bombs and shit. Slamming, driving on sidewalks, running people over. All right, so now Esau Edom is he's retaliating, man. Like I was thinking about that movie with damn, bros know what I'm talking about. It's with Jamie Foxx, and he was like a cop in New York City, and it was like a number of staged terrorist attacks. So then martial law was implemented. It was with Bruce Willis. All right, it says now the department is aiming those resources at a different target: far-right and extremist hate groups. Police officials say they have formed a new unit within the department's intelligence division known as Racially and Ethically Motivated Extremists, or REAM, that will be primarily dedicated to investigating terror threats from far-right and neo-Nazi organizations, including groups like Atom Waffen Division and the Proud Boys. The unit became operational early this month and already has dozens of open investigations, police officials said. John Miller, the commissioner of the Intelligence Division, said the far-right extremist groups are not that different in nature from Islamic extremist groups like Al Qaeda. See, so Esau Edom is suddenly, basically, merging everybody in with Al Qaeda. All right, and we know Al Qaeda is supposed to be some type of heinous group, that does beheadings and stages terror attacks daily over there in the Middle East as they push. All right, so now Esau Edom, they have to nip all that in the bud right now. All right, there's no different receipt, except our offenders are likely to be on the ground here, he said in an interview. Mayor Bill de Blasio announced the unit's creation on Wednesday at City Hall just a day after a gun battle in Jersey City. Imagine that. It's right after the gun battle, right after that situation that we just read about that happened yesterday in Jersey City, during which 2 gunmen opened fire at different locations, including a kosher supermarket, killing 3 bystanders and a Jersey City detective. What we saw yesterday was a premeditated, violent, anti-Semitic hate crime, Mr. de Blasio said. In other words, you can say it was an act of terror. The 2 suspects, a man and a woman, were killed in a shootout with police. The man, whom police have not yet named, had a history of posting anti-Semitic and anti-police rhetoric online, one law enforcement official said, speaking on the condition of anonymity to discuss an open investigation. The REM unit appears to be one of the first of its kind organized in a local police department, and its creation underscores the urgency with which law enforcement views the threat of far-right inspired attacks, which tracks, according to the Anti-Defamation League, which tracks such incidents. 50 people were killed by extremists in the United States in 2018, and every one of the incidents was linked to far-right ideologies. The unit will use the same tool that are applied in other terrorism investigations, waterboarding. All right, this is Esau's telling you what he's planning on doing to you, Jakes, man. All right, those that call themselves Israelites, man. All right. Which, hey, Esau's going to show you who the real terrorist is, man. All right. Waterboarding. All right. Firing squads. Coming at 2, 3 in the morning, taking you out of your homes. This is what Esau plans to do on with so-called terrorist organizations, man. All right. It says in an interview with Mr. Galati, declined to go into specific detail, but police officials said that tools could include anything from tracking internet message boards to undercover operations inside far right groups. All right. So even the apostles even said that too, man. That is a Judas in every camp. All right. So hey, man, we just gotta remain circumspect and just know through the spirit that Esau Edom is out there setting traps, man. So we gotta watch our words and watch how we move, man. All right, and watch for Yahawashi to deliver the innocent. All right, so this is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, and I may read the whole thing. All right, so it says, Shagayon of David, which he sang unto Yahawah concerning the words of Cush the Benjamite. O Yahawah, my power, indeed do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me and deliver me. Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. So he's basically saying, Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, if you're on my side, Baba Kushah, please save me. All right, from this beast of a man. O Yahawah, my power, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have awarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yet I have delivered him that without cause is mine enemy. Let the enemy persecute my soul and take it, yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth and lay my honor in the dust. Salah. Okay, so he's basically saying, look, if I have done that which this guy says I did, if I have persecuted him without a cause, all right, basically if I'm not innocent, if I'm found guilty for all that which he said I did, all right, then, let these judgments be true. Let these judgments happen. All right, let the enemy persecute my soul and take it, yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth and let my honor in the dust. Arise, O Yahawah, in thine anger. Lift up thyself because of the rage of my enemies, and awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. Okay, and Yahweh Shem Yahawashi says what? In Proverbs 18:10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, he runneth into it and is safe. Yahweh Shem Yahawashi also says in Luke 18:7, all right, that the Most High will avenge his elect speedily, which cry unto him day and night. Because unlike what this world thinks that we are, we're just spiritual men waiting for Yahweh Shem Yahawashi to avenge us, man. In which that which he will do, man. All right, I remember the other day, the brother Priest Shaman in the main camp, he was saying how the Lord is going to save us. All right, and then he said, hey, the Lord is going to save us, period, man. That's it. All right, that's what we have to believe. However the Lord is going to do it, he's going to save us. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous power trieth the hearts and reigns. All right, so the Lord know if we innocent or if we guilty. The Lord know if we have trusted in him or if we have trusted in our bow. All right, the Lord knows all that, man. He knows that, been doing videos at the gun range. All right, doing videos getting carnal. All right, or doing videos as if they were plotting to get carnal. Hey, the Lord's they're gonna have to answer to that, man. But those the innocent, all right, those that have just been teaching Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, hey, we're gonna be saved out of that, man. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He have been his bow and made it ready. It's like it's Psalm 7 verse 10. Damn, I think I skipped a few verses. The Lord shall judge the people
judge me, O Yahawah, according to my righteousness and according to my integrity that is in me. O let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous God trieth the hearts and reins. My defense is of God, which saveth the upright in heart. God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword, and he have bent his bow and made it ready. He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. All right, so Yahawah Shim Yahawashi is going to be like a, like when you watch the X-Men and stuff, and all these guns are pointed at Magneto. All right, but with Magneto, he has a power where he can, take control away from you as far as that weapon that you're using, and have you turn it against yourself. All right, and that's what Yahawah Shim Yahawashi is going to do. Isaiah 59:19 says that when an enemy shall come in like a flood, the Most High shall lift up a standard. That word standard means to escape. All right, it says, behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and have conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. That's Esau every day, man. All right, he made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. Hey, man, and as I read those articles, it made me think that the Lord could really, which that I pray for that too, man, that the Lord convict these devils in their minds, man. The Lord convict these devils in their minds, man. Just like Pilate's wife. He said, I have suffered many dreams because of this man. He's innocent. But Pilate didn't listen, and now Pilate has the now Pilate, when the Lord comes back, he gonna come see him, man, whoever that may be today. Now he has the greatest sin. That's what Yahawashi said. Whoever delivered me to you has the greatest sin. All right. So hey, man, Esau Edom, he about to feel it, man. He's licking his chops, thinking we gonna feel it, but really, the Lord is gonna give. Hey, the Lord says he's gonna make us intelligent, man. The Lord is gonna step up, man. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pat. You want to see what that word pate means? I guess it was pat. Okay, it just means head again. Okay. It says, I will raise Yahawah according to his. I will praise Yahawah according to his righteousness. It will sing praise to the name of Yahawah Most High. All right, so hey, man, Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi is going to step up for us, man. Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi is going to step up for us, man. This is Malachi chapter 3. Verse 16. Then they that fear Yahawah spake often one to another. All right, and those that fear Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi, we are speaking often one to another. Through what? The form of videos. And Yahawah hearkened and heard it. All right, Yahawah sees what Esau is doing. Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi sees what Esau is doing. And Yahawah hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written beforehand for them that feared Yahawah and that thought upon his name. All right, it's not Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi known as the Savior of Israel. As a matter of fact, Yahawah is actually going to send his son Yahawashi. All right, which that's a prayer we should be praying as well. All right, Yahawah Shalak Yahawashi, man. Lahatazol Nawa. Which I said, Yahawah send Yahawashi, or Yahawah send the deliverer to save us, man. Yahawah Shalak Yahawashi Lahatazol Nawa. All right. Yahawah Shalak Izar Mashamayim Lahatazol Naya. Yahawah sent help from heaven to save us, man. And that's what it's going to be. Yahawashi is going to send his chariots. All right. The scripture say he's going to come down with a shout, man. And they shall be mine, saith Yahawah of hosts. And that day will I make up my Jews. I will spare them. All right. So the Most High is going to spare us when it comes to breaking down 2/3, man. According to Ezekiel 9 and what's that precept? 9 and 4. Ezekiel 9 and 4, and Yahawah said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. All right, so this is back in Malachi 3 and 17. All right, and they shall be mine, saith Yahawah of hosts, and that day when I make up my Jews, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not. All right, and before them nuclear missiles hit, that's how you're really going to be able to discern, because the righteous is going to be saved. The righteous is going to be up in them chariots looking down upon the wicked. All right, which is evil E and those that follow him. All right, so with that, shalom to the elect.